Hi, welcome to my channel. So I am new to this type of video and I will have a video posted within the next couple days explaining why it is I think I have anything to offer or why I have any business making videos like this that goes kind of down the rabbit hole as to why I think I've unlocked something in my subconscious mind maybe, but that's for another video. So basically I'm just going to call myself a psychic, okay? And I'm going to look into the hottest cases that are going on right now. This is at request of from my husband and my mom. I've been eerily right in the past about several things that have happened. The most recent thing was the girl that disappeared from the campsite. I am almost drawing a blank on her name. I think it's Kylie. Um, I had told my mother probably a week ago that she was in her car upside down in water. And lo and behold, today they found her car upside down and in water. And my mom was kind of just like, well, maybe you should look at these other cases and give your 2 cents or your thoughts, whatever comes to mind. And I actually really hate this because these things really mess with me. They get in my brain, they do not get out. That's why I don't ever watch any kind of crime investigation stuff. I don't ever go looking for this. But for the first time in my entire life, I'm going to do it on purpose and I'm going to see if I have something to offer. And this video is going to be about the Delphi murders of the two girls. Okay. And I've actually heard about this case a while ago, and basically my thoughts remain the same. And slowly things seem to be coming out about it that align exactly with what I thought was going on and what my psychic or intuition was telling me. So I'm just going to give you the full what my thoughts are. Now, this is opinion. I do not have ties to these girls or have anything to do with the case. Never met them before in my life. Never met the family or anyone else. But for lack of a better term, this is my psychic uh, thoughts on it, I guess. Okay. I believe that the murderer is a cop or a firefighter. Um, if he's not a cop or a firefighter, he's in a role like that. Okay. And I was thinking maybe ex military, but that doesn't really sound right to me. I don't think he's military. I think he's a cop or a firefighter, something like that. Maybe yeah, I don't, maybe a security officer of some kind of like the private capacity or something, but something like that. Um, I think that if you're looking for a suspect and you're trying to put together like a whole profile of him, that's what I think he does for a living. Um, if there's a way to narrow down the suspect based on what they do, like with their time, I think that he probably has a horrible porn addiction. And I mean bad, okay? Um, I think that he also has a teenage daughter. And I think that at the time of these murders, the daughter was probably around the age of the girls that he murdered. Maybe a year or two older, because what I'm instinctually thinking or psychically thinking or whatever's coming to me is that this is a fantasy that was in the making for a while, a year or two maybe. So I would say his daughter probably is a year or two older than these girls would have been currently. So whatever that makes her now, maybe a senior in high school, something like that. Um, I think that it's a this killer, this murderer. He has a horrible porn addiction, almost to the point where it's caused a psychosis. Okay, so he has a hard time believing. You know what I mean? Like that he's capable of something like that, even though he knows that he is. And I think that he put himself in a position to stumble across a situation he could take advantage of. What I mean by that is I don't know and I don't believe that he specifically targeted these girls. I think that he was waiting for an opportunity like this to come up and he just took it, you know? Um and I think there's probably some really screwed up sick details about this that have not come out. And I mean, I don't even know how much detail I could possibly give on here. I don't really know if that would even help. I just don't think that's very helpful. My instinct is that he took something from their bodies and still has it. And I don't know if it's clothing or hair or what, but it's going to be something creepy, and he still has it. And the reason that he did that is because he wants to be able to prove to himself over and over and over and over that he actually did this thing. Because the fantasy had become so intense that it was almost like he couldn't differentiate between reality and fantasy. So that's who you're looking for. Probably in his 40s, late 40s, maybe. Either that or just early 40s, really bad shape. However old you usually are when you have a daughter in high school. That's how old he is. And I think you're only going to find him when you just start looking into all the cops and firefighters in the area. And you're not really going to get a confession. I think you're going to have to find the thing that he took from the girls that he will not get rid of. He will have it. And it's going to be in his garage, probably in a tool shed or something like that, like a toolbox. Somewhere his wife wouldn't look, because I guarantee you this guy's either recently divorced or married. He probably got divorced after this happened. I don't have a name. Nothing really is coming to mind. Maybe Drew, Andrew, Andy, something like that. Something with an A. But that's just me. I don't know. But that's all I got for you. I just figured maybe if by any chance somebody comes across this video that could help, I would seriously take a look at every single cop and firefighter and people like that, or in the private security, group. And I would really look at that. And I'm wondering if he used handcuffs in some way. That was the other thing that came to mind. I can tell you right now that when I was 13, if some guy had just come up on me and my 13-year-old friends, me and just one other friend, it would have been really hard to get us both to do something unless we were handcuffed together or tied together or something like that. And I'm wondering if he was pretending to be a cop. So, anyway, that's all I got for you. I hope this helps someone, and I hope they find him.